have a live studio audience. They are all the most gorgeous women at the Arlington, but their agents have also told me that I'm not allowed to show the likeness without compensation today. So we're actually going to be doing this on Facebook Live today too. So I'm going to ask all of my Zoom viewers if you can go ahead and mute yourselves, and we'll find some time to unmute and ask Carlos questions along the way. So if you need any help doing that, let me know. I am happy to mute you. All right, we're ready to rumble?
We are ready.
All right.
All right. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. So before we start, I just want to say thank you, ladies, for being here today. I know how much you guys missing being in this dining room. Trust me, we want you here too. So if you can hear me clear, because I have to wear the mask today, because we have some ladies in the room, and it's a requirement. So I will do my best to be a little loud when I talk about what we're going to do today. So speaking of which, some of you maybe have received already the to-go container with the ingredient that we are going to utilize today during this small function that we are doing today. So we're going to try to create today the scampi. A lot of people relate the scampi with the Italian cuisine, with the right so to do, because a lot of Italian restaurants, that's one of their most popular items in their menu. So, but what is the scampi really? Where does that come from? How we become with that name? The scampi, actually, it is a small shrimp, just like this one here, and it has some nice claw, just like a small lobster. So that's where that name comes from, scampi. So it's not the name of the dish only, it's also actually the shellfish, just like this one with all this beautiful gear that they use in the morning in their water. So what we try to do today, we're going to do two different ways, okay? The most popular one is the traditional one, which is the one I sent to your guys' house, and you're more than welcome to do so with me if you would like to. And then we're going to do the creamy scampi. So two different scampi. Now, you don't have to do just the base butter and lemon scampi. You could do one with tomato sauce, which is also called a scampi. You could mix and match. You could have some chicken in there. I would not recommend any beef in there, but I would say any type of seafood, along with some chicken tenders in there will be okay. So the first thing we wanted to do is we want to make sure that we do put some flavor into the shrimp, okay, before we start working with the rest of the ingredients. So I would say, 5 shrimp if you're doing for lunch. It will be perfect. If you want to do dinner, I would probably, depending how much you eat, double up that amount or utilize 8 pieces only. So we're going to start with the shrimp, and then we're going to put a little bit of salt in there. Not too much, because the shrimp already has some sodium in there. If you don't know that, they come with a little salt into it. And then we're going to do some black pepper, a little bit of parsley, garlic. You can't leave the garlic out when you make scampi. It had to be there, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to toss a little bit of extra virgin in there, just a little touch. And then one of the best part, dry white wine, just a little touch there. So now that we have our the shrimp, getting ready there, getting all that flavor to it, okay? This is a jumbo shrimp. They are bigger than this. Want to get the shrimp, open up a little bit, I would suggest you take a small paring knife and go right here and open it up a little bit. So you get a little more flavor to it, but also a little bigger when you finish the process, okay? So you have the shrimp ready to roll and roll. Now, the basic scampi, all it is fresh lemon. Remember the word fresh, okay? Nothing beat that one. And then you have some garlic there. And then you have some parsley there, salt, pepper. That's it, a little bit of white wine maybe, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start by adding some of this gorgeous butter. This is non-salted butter, the one you had in the house, so there's no sodium in there. So if you worry about the salt, don't worry about for that one because there's no salt in there. So you wanna start by getting that butter melt a little bit, okay? Oh, nice. Right, remember we have our shrimp already ready to go. Notice that I didn't put any lemon juice in there when I was marinating the shrimp. Why is that? Because the citrus starts to cook in the seafood right away. So if you put it as you want to slow down on that one, just leave it for the last minute. All right? All right, so we have the butter ready where we want it. We're going to start with the garlic. There you go. Just a little bit of garlic there. All right? Now remember, we're doing just the basis one. The basis scampi is the one with just the butter, the lemon, of course the shrimp. So now we're gonna add our shrimp there. Now, why you want to season your shrimp first? Because you want that flavor to start to get in there. Whatever you do, don't never put shrimp in the steamer, okay? They only take not even 5 minutes to get done. So when you put them on the steamer, they become little rubber. So you want to just do it in the saute pan just like this. So a little bit of butter in there. Now, a lot of Italian restaurants, they do add some tomato to it. Diced tomato, fresh diced tomato. So I'm just going to add a little bit there. So that gives you some nice flavor to it. Now, remember that word fresh? Nothing but this one. So you can squish just the lemon in there. You can put it there. Why not? All right.
Smell it already.
That gives you actually a little extra flavor. Did that smell a little bit?
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? So this is, we get in there for the basis one. Want to put a little parsley there. A lot of people get messed up with the parsley. Say, oh, there's no flavor there. Wrong. This is very powerful when it comes to just simple dishes like that. There is no other ingredient that want to overpower the parsley. So parsley is really good. All right, now a little bit of this one here. Oh yeah, look at that.
Is that olive oil?
That's the white wine. So when you add the white wine in there, you want to let it reduce the alcohol a little bit. You don't want it, get the other ingredient right to it. Okay. Now, remember we have salt, pepper to it only, so you don't need any more because it's already there. Plus the shrimp, they come in very rich on they have some sodium to it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some ginger here, okay? Oh, look at that. Just a little bit, okay? You toss it. Typically when you do the pasta, it's better if you cook the pasta right there and then when you are going to make the dish. So it's come from your water to the shrimp. So it keeps it right, all the flavor in there. Try to do it al dente, okay? For those who don't know what al dente means, it's halfway cooked for the pasta. So that way, when you add it to the mix of the butter and the shrimp, it's not overcooked. And you can tell when it's overcooked when you see the pasta that is almost white instead of have that nice yellow color. So I think we're done here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna present it. Unfortunately, we can't eat that in here. But I'm gonna put it right here. Nice presentation here. Oh, this smells good, by the way. Hopefully one of you guys are following me right now on doing this delicious scampi dish. All right. So remember that lemon that I told you that it won't hurt if we put it there? Now you could use that lemon as a garnish. All right. Put it right there, and guess what? There's flavor there if you want to eat it too. Okay. So this is what it looked like for the traditional. I can walk over there if you excuse me 1 second. So that's the traditional scampi right there with the butter. It smells delicious, by the way. It smells so good. Oh God. I wish I can have it. I may get that one for lunch. Hold on. Who knows? Now, That's the simple one. That's the one that everybody does. And whenever you go to the restaurant, you know, they make that one for you. What's missing there? I'll tell you what's missing there. Who guessed? What's missing in this? What's missing in there?
Cream sauce. Cream sauce.
Garlic what? Garlic what? There's garlic there already. Garlic bread. All right, you put a little nice piece of garlic bread there, you'll be okay. So now, let's talk about the creamy one. Now, the creamy scampi is a lot of, have more flavor than the regular one, because you combine that delicious unsalted butter with some heavy cream. And when you combine all that together, believe me when I tell you, it tastes good. Some people do choose to do olive oil, so if you can take care of it, if you can use the butter, extra virgin will be the perfect way to go. Not a vegetable oil, but the olive oil will be perfect for that. So you could do it without if you don't want to utilize the butter. So same deal here. We're going to season our shrimp a little bit. All right, garlic. Oh, here's the garlic. Bang.
Good old garlic.
Who used to say that?
Yes.
Bang. Remember that guy? He's still there. One of my favorite, by the way. I used to watch that guy all the time. Very funny. Emilio Ragazzi. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's the guy. That's the man. All right, so this is ready right here. I'm gonna let it sit right there for a second. Smells good. Smells so good. So now that we're there, we're gonna add our butter here. Again, when you combine butter and cream together, you can't lose. No matter what you make. It's a win-win. It's a rich flavor there. You cannot lose with that one. I don't care what you make it.
We can.
Right? You're gonna gain some weight, you know what I mean? A couple pounds maybe, that's it. That's all it is. So we have our butter here melting down a little bit, getting there. Be careful not to burn the butter when you are doing this. If you burn the butter, I suggest that you stop it right there, get rid of it, and get it clean pan. Because if you do burn it, the flavor won't be there. You kill everything out of it, okay? So, there you go. We're gonna add a little bit more garlic. I love garlic. Sorry for those who don't like garlic. I love it. Now we're gonna add our shrimp there. Okay. Beauty. So now, get saute the shrimp there. And again, this one here, the shrimp, you don't want it overcooked. So you just want to let it pretty much see the butter there. Saute a little bit, not too much. A lot of people overcook the shrimp, and you know what happens when you do that? It becomes rubber shrimp, right? So you have all that ingredient there, a little bit of parsley there. And once again, you want to add a little bit of white wine. I didn't say white wine in your to-go container. I don't want you to get drunk. And then blame it on me. No way. But you can add some white wine to it, or red wine if you wish, but it won't change the flavor there. So. Okay, so now that we're there, here's the best part for this one. Ooh, nice. All right. So now we combine those two together. This takes me back to the good old day. Okay.
So do you use just heavy cream, whipping
Some
cream?
heavy cream, yeah. Notice that I don't have any Parmesan cheese here, okay? And this is the reason why. As an Italian chef that I was for like over 5.5 years, in here you have to utilize that, grated Parmesan. But we have the beauty fancy little machine that after the dish is done, you go in there and you kind of whisk. You need to buy me one of those.
I'll get you one.
I miss that. All right. So here we go. Now we're going to add the pasta to it.
Does that thicken at all?
That's perfect.
Does it thicken at all?
It's just thickened a little bit, yeah. So there's no flour there. There's no cornstarch. You don't need that. Remember, when you have the cream and the butter together, that's the thickener edge in there. Both of them.
Could you use condensed milk?
You could use condensed milk. Yeah. You could use it. It's going to be
Because of the calories.
Yeah. So it's got to be a little sweet though, but yeah, you could use it. There you go. So now we get there. This is delicious. Oh wow. You sure we can eat this? Somebody's gonna have lunch today.
You can have that for dessert.
Now, here's the kicker. What do I didn't put in there? Why I didn't put the lemon in there? Oh,
Oh, with the
see
with
that?
the cream.
Uh-huh. Pay attention.
Curdled cream.
So sometime when you do that, it just cut it. So you want to do it at the last minute. You want to put a little flavor on top. That'd be perfect right there. You still have the flavor of the lemon, actually a little better flavor. But you don't take the risk of breaking the sauce. When I say breaking the sauce, you know what that means. Doesn't it?
So why not serve the lemon on the side and let us do it?
You could do that. You could do that. We could put the lemon on the side. Actually, you can garnish it with it. Most of the seafood you see that come with garnish, okay?
Yeah.
Lemon garnish. There you go. That's what it looks
Parsley,
like. Nice and
fresh
creamy.
parsley,
Okay. Again, for lunch, you only get 5 shrimp. Sorry. It's
need some green on there, more parsley.
more parsley there?
Yeah.
Ooh, you like parsley.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Uh-huh. So that's the scampi.
Very nice.
Hopefully we can make it soon here in this beautiful dining room for you guys. So now, if you have any question, if you are making this at home, I hope you enjoy it. It's a really good one.
Would basil work? Basil?
Basil is a little strong for the scampi. You could add anything you want to it, but basil is kind of changing the flavor profile on the scampi. You want to keep that lemon flavor in it and the parsley to it. Basil is a little strong though for the scampi, but you could add it, yes.
We need to use some of the basil, Carlos.
Every day we use it.
Yeah.
Every single day. You gotta put camera out there so you can see me every day. I go over there. I use lemongrass yesterday.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, good.
For the chicken stir fry that we have for lunch. That was a lemongrass broth there. So, any question? We're gonna open up for question. So once again, this was the gorgeous scampi. It's making me hungry.
So Carlos, when you're ready to serve in the dining room again, which would be your preference, to serve the simple scampi or the creamed one?
I'd go for the simple one. It's healthier. It's less calories there
Calories, mhm.
because you don't have the cream in there. But which one is more rich in flavor? Of course, the one with the cream because you have the heavy cream in there. That's why I say you can't lose with the cream.
Oh, exactly.
It's a win-win. You may gain half a pound on it though, but it's really good. It's really good. It is true.
So are we gonna get to taste it, Carlos?
I'm sorry, I hear somebody. What was that again?
Zucchini pasta was absolutely wonderful.
You should.
Somebody said you got that recipe from Gail.
As I'm about to say, you should thank Miss Casiola because that's her recipe, and that's. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. We did that. I know we did it the first time, and it was crazy that day because it was really busy, and some of them didn't come out, quite right. But I promised Miss Gail that I will make it perfect, and we did it. This is the second time that third time actually that we made that recipe, and I gotta tell you, we nailed it. I think it's better than Miss Gail.
She's here, you know.
I know.
Where are you?
She may come right through that screen.
I'm sorry. So what was your question, Al?
Are we gonna get to taste it?
Unfortunately, because we are, we are not officially open. I don't want to take the risk, but I'd be happy to make it for you tomorrow, which is on your menu
Oh,
tomorrow.
good, okay.
Okay, and I can make it any way you like.
Can they still purchase a kit to go home?
There's still conversion. We have the kit here. You can make it home. We have some
Anybody
ready.
here gonna be making it at home today? You are?
Yeah.
Which one are you making? Do they have a choice?
The cream?
The plain one, yeah, that's the one we have ready to go. So if you,
Perfect.
yeah, you can have it.
I
Those-
have my little kits ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready. We have some over there that is prepared for you guys.
You know.
And I know there's some pasta there. Yeah.